All right, y'all, we back. Fortnite playing Bills right now. So the characters I'm going to be using today is Itachi and Orochimaru. Um, so like I said, Fortnite they just never disappoint, man. The characters, like I'm glad they had Itachi because Itachi is a very overrated character. So I didn't think he would be in the game honestly, and I'm glad that I was able to purchase him, you know, in the game. And I'm glad they brought, like I said, glad they brought the Naruto skins back. They added a lot of Naruto skins. It's going now, but like they added actually new ones like Gar and Hinata. I didn't expect them to make it in the game. You know what I mean? I feel like they probably just randomized it, see who was the really important characters, and they just put them in the game. But it's cool seeing Itachi, man. It's really cool seeing them and playing as them too. It just brings me back now. I want to start watching Naruto again. Like it just brings me, you know what I mean, back to watching that anime again. And I haven't started watching the other one yet, so and they did good with it. You see the design; they did great with it. Like he has the other outfit, the Ambu, when he was in the Ambu Black Ops, and now I'm using the one right now when he has the Akatsuki when he was in that Akatsuki. He was good. Tachi did real good for the village. Like I know his brother Sasuke kind of hated him, but he did a lot for the village. It made it seem like he didn't, but he did though. He really did. He kind of was just following orders, and he ended up doing his own path, but he ended up dying because he was sick. Um, and he fought his brother, and he ended up losing. And that was a great fight too. I suggest you watch. Suggest people watch it. Get back into Naruto. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad Fortnite is integrating all these different companies into the game because it makes you want to start playing the game again or watching the show again. So they did really good with that. And I'm just going through it right now in these games. I mean, my luck hasn't been too good in Fortnite, but it's just still fun just using these characters, man. It like just brings the kind of life to the game. You know what I mean? Because you always want to play as someone new, try different skins, and just go from there. And this range, I mean, no, not the range of the hammer. I love using this hammer. It's not bad, but it takes a lot more shots to kill people. You know how Fortnite is with their health. Like you don't just kill them instantly. Depending on what guns you have, if you have legendary shotgun and stuff like that, yeah, you can kill them very quickly. But this depends on what guns you have. You gotta like pretty much just play situations differently. Because I try to like start moving more like when I fight. Because when I was not moving more, I was just dying a lot. So I don't know. I just love this design, man. This is incredible. Like if y'all haven't given it gotten a chance, man, I would say definitely purchase these characters. These characters are definitely fun to use. I mean, if you like a Naruto fans, I know some people they're not really Naruto fans. Some are more of a Dragon Ball Z type of fans, but I love Naruto. Naruto had great fights. Like they always had good fights in that too. Like probably one of the I would say probably Dragon Ball Z probably one of the best fights I've seen throughout those animes, and it was just incredible. So we got the kills here on these guys. Ooh, dang! I ran out of ammo. Oh, I was getting shot all the way from that. I don't know. I don't think I should have been in that opening right there. I should have probably played it differently there. But this random, he ended up getting the down on him because there's always people from the because y'all got to be careful. Like when y'all shooting teams, it be teams all of a sudden appearing up, shooting you from a distance. So it's like you really got to check your corners, check your whereabouts too in this game. You could be getting shot from everywhere. I mean, literally everywhere. So yeah, I ended up dying there. So Lakers gonna clutch up. He ends up killing him. Yeah, me and him, we work well as a team. Like we kind of just analyze situations, just understand really like what the game's about, and plays it to like the fullest, to the best of our abilities. Try to do certain things differently. Try to make sure we have the right guns or like at least legendary guns and everything. Like it's just you gotta all them aspects kind of apply to this game. I don't know. And Fortnite just It's one of those games. Like I said, I'm glad this game was made, and it's a free game. And look how much they made off of it. It's not even just cause how much they made off it. It's just like just look at the potential it had. Like when this game first came out, the potential it had, and then now every game company's turning to battle royale now. You know, because now they want to compete with this game, and nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's business. So you want to try to, because the main thing is business. You want to try to keep your business at top, and if you see another business getting on top, you want to try to get back with them on top. That's just the way it is. Yeah, so yeah, I was going through it, these games. We came close to some of these games, but these games be very intense. I tell you, like especially the fights in Fortnite. That's what I love, because it's like you be seeing so much teams pull up. It's like they don't. It's like teams. It's like what I noticed too. Like when you load into Fortnite, like teams don't be fighting each other until the last minute. Usually when like it's like the end circle, then you see a lot of teams really pulling up fighting each other. You don't really see them fight over in the beginning when the game starts. It depends on what areas you go. Like if you go Rocky Rills, I guess like Tilted Towers, like certain areas, you can get a little action right away. Because I know some people they like getting action right away, but personally, I don't mind it. It just depends how you play it. Because you're gonna land at like a high drop, you're better off landing a little far away from it, get some weapons, and then come back to the area and just try to pick off people. That's honestly the best way of doing it. Because I see a lot of people do it randoms and people we played with. They'll just jump. They'll want to go to a high drop, but they'll land right in the middle of it and where everybody else is at. And I don't know. I just feel that's not a like smart strategy of doing it. You just got to play things real differently. Because I've seen a lot of people die, especially randoms. They love doing that, and then they end up quitting the game. I'm like, I don't know why you quit the game. I mean, you just got to play things differently. I know people say, yeah, this is why I don't like playing Fortnite builds and everything. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't a big fan of builds. That kind of drove me away from the game. But I'm actually starting to like builds. I don't really know how to build like that and stuff, but actually starting to like it though, because it's strategy. And if you get that little launcher gun, you could just blow up the build, blow up their blocks and everything. And like I said, I'm still glad to add zero build. I feel like builds, like I have to try, but like you're running to some good people, but I feel zero builds, you're really running to some more. I would say way better people, because it's not builds now, and a lot of people like that mode zero builds, which I do too. But it's like I have to really play more. How can I say? Like really be on my A game, play more serious and stuff like that. I can't really be fooling around too much, if that makes sense. Um, because you be seeing a lot of like better people. Because most of the time when we be playing it, like we'll get to the end circle, but sometimes we don't, and sometimes a full team will pull up on us and stuff like that. And that's why I say it's best to be together. Because usually our fights, how we be doing good in our fights, usually me, Lake, and DZ or 40, whatever, like we kind of stay together and pick different angles how we play. Doesn't mean you have to stay too close together. Nah, don't stay too close together, but just play the way you play different angles. You do it like that, I feel you always succeed. Even if you lose your fight, at least your teammate is there. You know what I mean? He could probably get that full knock on him. And it just depends on the guns too. You just got to go from there. Honestly, that's the best way of doing it. So now I'm trying out Orochimaru now, and Orochimaru, he was one of those slept on characters. So he was one of them scary characters because he was like a snake, kind of like immortal. That's what they call him. But he used to use like snake summoning jutsus and stuff like that. And Orochimaru was, it's like he could never die. Honestly, he's just one of those unique characters. I didn't enjoy like watching him like in Naruto. He was, funny. He was always kind of serious, but he kind of joked around a little bit. It's cool actually seeing him because I didn't think we would see him in Fortnite. I didn't think they would actually make him his character in this game too. So that's actually a shock. Actually seeing Orochimaru. Me actually was able to buy him. So I didn't really think. I thought it was just going to be mainly just Naruto, Sasuke, um, Kakashi. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't expect it to be like he slept on characters too in the game. Now Orochimaru, yeah, he had a long, crazy path in Naruto. He used to fight Naruto a lot, Chunin exam, Sasuke. He was so obsessed with Sasuke because he wanted that Uchiha. He wanted that Sharingan. He wanted to be able to control. I think he used to be in the Akatsuki, so he wanted to eventually go his own way, try to take them out. Yeah, he just had a unique story. Like I said, just playing as him now, Vaughn, that makes me want to go back and watch it. Like watch all the old episodes from Naruto all the way to Shippuden. Like, it makes me want to watch all the episodes again, and not the fillers. Like skip the fillers, but like just get to the important fights. Like when he fought the third Hokage, his sensei. Yeah, so like I said, Fortnite do really good of getting you back to playing other games, getting having them memories. Like, oh shoot, dang, they got the Naruto skins. Oh shoot, they got the Dragon Ball skins. It's like you don't want to just play them all again and watch it again. So this team was up here. They was building like crazy. So looks like we kind of got to go to them because you see how the end circle is right now. We was just trying to play for the distance, but we had to go up there. But we just got to be careful how we approach this. The only thing about the Bills is the person that's really good. It's kind of hard to really, you know, get a knock on him, and he ended up getting a knock on me. I think I should have moved a little bit. Nah, but I think there was another one shooting at me, so I couldn't do too much. So Laker, he's the only one left here. Let's see what he does here. He's gonna get that full kill. He got a nice full kill. He don't really got much health, so I think he's just trying to regenerate. Oh, I think he should. I think he could have kept regenerating. I don't think the guy was peeking, but I don't think he saw him like right away. I think he had time to regenerate himself. It's all good though. That's why we have that glue gun right there. We gotta destroy those blocks. Ooh, Laker got him. Wow, it made him slide down. Wow. I feel like Laker definitely would have had him. I think he should have regenerated himself when he had that time. Yeah, he couldn't do too much. Good try though. Good try from him. He couldn't do too much there. Cause he killed something. We definitely won that game. It's all good though. Like I said, we have our tough matches, tough fights in this game. That's just the way it is. You know, on Fortnite, you ain't always gonna do good in this game. Like you could have a good rhythm, then after that, that rhythm could just be done. You know what I mean? There's just some teams that's just better. I mean, you know, it happens, but you just gotta improve. Fortnite, it's all about improving. Keep playing, because anybody can keep playing the game, but you can keep playing and not be as good, not get any better, not learn from things. So the thing is, when you play, try to pick up things. Oh, maybe I should have did that better. Maybe I should have shot. Maybe I should have jumped a little bit better. Maybe I should start moving. Maybe I should try to get familiar with the certain areas, because there's a lot of areas in this game, so you got to kind of get familiar with these areas. So it's good to kind of go everywhere. Like when you load up, try to like go to areas you haven't been to before. Don't just go to high drop areas, because that may not work all the time. You know, you got to think of things like that. Because Fortnite is just that type of strategy game. You just got to really strategize. And the best players, they can tell you the same thing. Tfue, Ninja, and all of them. That's how they be really being so successful. They know how to utilize certain things at certain times, at certain moments, especially when they fighting. They know how to kind of back away from the fight quick if they need to adjust the situation they're at and, you know, readjust it. So, like I said, overall fun game. I don't really get like frustrated with this game. It's just you got to play things certain right. Because I know some people they like being aggressive, but kind of hard doing that in this game. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's kind of hard though. Because in here you ain't gonna be able to take out four people easily. It's best to really, if you're gonna do that, the best way you're doing it is most likely from a distance. Close range, that is not gonna happen, honestly. And we see a team there, we definitely got to go to them. So the circle's pulling. So we just gonna take this land thing, which helped us a lot here because it put us outside the circle, but we're in a better position, so we can recuperate a little bit, get our health back, and just make sure you have armor and health. Got to make sure you have the right, make sure you have all your abilities and stuff that you desire, that you need, pretty much. And we see the team there, so we're just gonna play it slow. We're just gonna play the circle. And I know they're definitely over there. Hopefully the circle can pull towards us a little bit. I don't know. And what I'm thinking is gonna happen this circle, I feel it's gonna pull towards them, and we're gonna have to go to them. That's the only bad part. See if I give us some ammo. Say you needed some ammo, Laker. Yeah, yeah. We definitely got to go to them. I hate that. I know they're probably waiting somewhere. I don't see them over there. I'm curious where they're at. I don't know where these guys is at. That's crazy. Why? Why are they feeling they in that house? They most likely may be in that house. We're just playing it slowly. I mean, this is kind of the best way to play it. Our best part for me and Lakey to get some picks on them. And they was in the bush. I'm done. I'm done. They was in the bush the whole time. That's crazy. Yeah, we can't do. We couldn't do too much there. It was pretty much 3-on-2. They was hiding in the bush the whole time. I should have had a feeling they was in that bush, either in that house or in that bush. But it's all good. We tried. So on to the next game, man. On to the next game. We've been doing good at Fortnite. Like I said, you have it's like you have your days in Fortnite, and then you just go through it. Some days we all do. The best players do. You know what I mean? It's nothing to be ashamed of because we can't always dominate in lobbies. You can't always because you can have a good rhythm, but maybe the next few days your rhythm ain't how it was the last couple of days. You know, it happens. But it's cool. That's what makes the game fun because it makes it a challenge. And I don't know, just Fortnite, they just been like I said, still to this day, this game is still good. Still to this day, I still feel it still needs to be on the top charts because this game is definitely where it needs to be. It's fun, always something to look forward to. Tournaments always look forward to every week, and a lot of people have won lots of money off this game, so it's a lot of potential in this game, and a lot of people can compete and try to get their name out there. You know, playing Fortnite. Um, it's not really much. I mean, I haven't really heard of no cheaters in here. Um, they're very good with that. Obviously, I feel it may favor PC players a little bit more because you know they could do, do things a little faster. That's why I prefer to play builds. If I ever do a tournament, it's going to be 0 builds. But I feel you know the mouse will always have a better advantage over controller because they can do certain things, move a little faster. The aim can be a little bit more kind of precise. Not saying you can't do that on a controller because there's good controller players too, definitely. But it's like when you definitely face a good player, you got to really play it a certain way because at the end of the day, the only way you're winning those fights is whoever has the best aim, honestly, and how they play how they play their situations. Do they move a lot? Do they slide a lot? Kind of, I say movement plays a big part in it too. But if your aim, you can hit your shots. Can't really miss too much shots if that makes sense. If your aim is really on point, I feel you can win almost every fight, honestly. So Lakey here, he's pretty much the last one, Lakey and DZ. And they seen him, so they just playing it slow here. Lakey, he got that other sniper. That sniper's okay. I mean, kind of like a one shot, but if you get a good hit on it, they will take a lot of damage. Some will go down right away. I think especially if you hit like the headshot. But I prefer like the DMR personally. But sometimes like it's not too hard to control, like a little bit, but it's good that they make it like that. Certain guns kind of take some skill to control. And he has the shotgun too, so he's good, the legendary. Because close range, he shoots like probably once or twice, it's over, honestly. So he's just playing this slow. He's playing this very well. Him and Deezy, he just won. Oh, so he was just hiding in the bush. So he's not really rushing. He sees him over there. So he's gonna try to use the sniper here. Cause he, average play would have done well, like a random right now would have just rushed right in, not knowing his situation. Just play it slow. It's okay. Play it slow. Cause all people want to go for is kills. Like you gotta go for the win too. You can't just go for kills all the time. And he had to push towards us. Good kill. Good kill. We ended up getting that win. That was a good win there. So hopefully I enjoyed that though. That was Itachi Orchimaru. Definitely try him out. And like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.